Hi, everybody. How's it going? Hi, everyone. Good to see you. Susie, you're the first one. Hello, let them. Happy Sunday. Come on in, everybody. I hope you're doing good. It's the first live stream we're ever going to do about Jack and Lily. Jack and Lily Sullivan. Hopefully, some of you just watched the reading I just uploaded about an hour ago. Hi. Okay, I'm using this like filter thing. Do I look ridiculous or just give me a sec here? Okay. So, Jack and Lily, Jack and Lily, Jack and Lily. Come on in, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. You did? Good. I'm good. I'm enjoying my new office setup. Trying to get everything planned. I told you guys we discussed last night that I was going to set up a schedule and yeah, start working on a schedule and stuff. And so I've got a whole bunch of stuff lined up for this week and next week. So I got 2 weeks ahead booked, basically. Yeah. So if you haven't watched the reading I did on Jack and Lily a couple hours ago, please go watch it. And then you'll know where I am. You saw it? Okay, good. I did a card reading. As you guys know, cards are like a new thing for me. And yeah, when it comes to cases, I'm not sure if I'm going to trust cards or not, but it gave me a bit of an insight into additional thoughts of in a reading. So I'm getting that it's definitely Daniel. I said this, I think, a year ago when they first went missing. I did a quick little reading. Everybody asked me, and I was like, okay, I'm getting Daniel. And then I had a location scenario. And so I'm still getting him. But the interesting aspect, though, is the cards are telling me there's somebody else involved as well. That another male, I'm getting another male, has helped him. That he couldn't do this alone. And that the male is possibly a drug dealer. Somebody tied in with their drug habit. I'm also getting kind of like a feeling of like a bad uncle type scenario, a bad uncle type person, you know? Yeah. Hi, Vexing. Hi, Hunt. New tools for my toolbox. That's exactly it. So I'm still learning to use the tools. But I trust my mediumship readings, of course, number one. And number one, I'm flat out 1,000,000% getting Daniel. I actually heard Danny. Danny. Yeah. And so please bear with me. I do not know like anything about the case. I know Daniel. I know the mother. I'm not sure of her name. I think it's Malaya. I'm sorry, I don't know. Nova Scotia, and that's about it. Hi, Doodlebug. So I don't want to know anybody's readings. I don't want to know nothing. Please don't tell me anybody's readings. I don't want to know anything, okay? And I'm going to just start from the beginning. Okay, and start fresh, start from the beginning. I don't want any influence from anyone or nothing, okay? The only thing I can go by is that the thumbnails I've seen on YouTube and um, the quick few minutes I've popped into Justin's channel or something while he's talking about it. But I've always clicked off because I told you guys I didn't want to do this case. But after lots of persuading, I think I'm going to at least cover it. My reading, I just did my reading, and that's just it. My reading lasts 5 seconds, and we're done. I'm getting it's Daniel, and I have 2 location scenarios for each child. I'm getting their indefinite. They're not in the same spot. I'm getting there in 2 different spots, and that's that. I'm getting there's drugs, abuse, a secondary male that's involved. I'm getting the mother knows. The mother knows, and she's absolutely riddled with guilt. But I'm getting it's the 2 males that have done the disappearing. But mom knows. Mom, they all were doing drugs together. I'm getting meth, definitely meth, and heroin. Possibly somebody who's doing heroin use. I see them going up, down, up, down, up, down. Yeah. I'm also getting that the times that the kids were harmed was when the mother was out of it. Like I see her passed out, passed out, sleeping, passed out all the time. And when she was, that's when the suspect would do nasty things when mom wasn't looking. But mom definitely is not an angel herself. But I'm getting the male did lots of bad stuff. In a way, I'm kind of getting it kind of reminds me of Summer. In a way, I'm getting the same situation as Summer Wells with these 2. If you guys all understand what I'm saying here, okay? And so substances, abuse, neglect are the key factors here. So yeah, hi Donna. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. So I want to start off with just going over the news stuff. Like I tried finding the original news report. I can't find the original one, but I found one that's just this one is dated. What is this one? I think this is May 7th. And this is CBC News in Canada. So put your headphones in. We're going to do some listening. Was mom involved in the unaliving? I'm not getting she was, Donna. No. I'm not getting she was, but I'm getting she might as well have been, though. Like I'm getting she was just like passed out, wasted, flat out wasted, intoxicated, irresponsible, and shit happened while she was passed out. Either on drugs or alcohol. Like it could be both. Bad. Yeah. Okay, so I think I've got this. I'm learning how to use my software, so give me 2 seconds here.
Territoire ancestral traditionnel et non.
And you're not seeing it. Are you seeing it? Okay, tell me in the chat if you guys are seeing this, okay? I think you are.
CD du peuple Mi'kmaq. Je reconnais également que les néo-écossais d'origine africaine constituent un peuple distinct dont l'histoire, l'héritage et les contributions ont enrichi la partie de Mi'kmaq connue sous le nom de la Nouvelle-Écosse depuis plus de 400 ans. At this time, I invite the following officers to the podium with me. Inspector Mike Ingalls, District Policing Officer for Northeast Nova District RCMP. Staff Sergeant Curtis McKinnon, Pictou County District Commander. Staff Sergeant Rob McCammon, Acting Officer in charge of Major Crimes and Behavioral.
Thank you. What is going on here? I'm learning. I'm still learning. How do I do this? There we are. Okay. You should be seeing it now.
Sciences Group and Amy Hansen, Search Manager with Colchester Ground Search and Rescue. Staff Sergeant Curtis McKinnon will provide you with an overview of the effort.
Still not. Okay. Come on, machine. Let's go. You can hear it, but you can't see it. Okay. Two seconds here. Screen capture, window capture. Sorry, guys. Amazon just came to the door, so June is like going berserk. Settings for window capture. Okay, let's try that. No, I don't want that. Oh, come on. Oh, I know what's going on. Duh, Tara. Okay. 2 seconds. It would help if I enabled it. There you go. You can see it now, hopefully. All right, so let's go. So let's listen and watch.
Efforts to find Lily and Jack. He will review the Staff Sergeant Curtis McKinnon will provide you with an overview of the efforts to find Lily and Jack. He will review the search and investigation that began on Friday morning and provide the current status and next steps. We will take questions from media present following that. I invite Staff Sergeant McKinnon to the podium. J'invite maintenant le Sergent d'État McKinnon à prendre la parole. Merci.
Oh, June got a new toy. Oh, yay.
Thank you all for being here
today.
Okay,
let's pause it for a sec. June got a new toy. Oh, look at that. One sec here. Okay. Oh, what is it, Junie? It was a dolphin.
It's a shark.
Give it to me, Mama. A squeaky shark. Is that good? You're going to wreck it in about 5 minutes. Okay. Enjoy. Have fun. All right. Okay, let's go back to it. She's going to rip that thing apart in about 5 minutes. Okay.
First of all, our thoughts go to the family and loved ones of Lily and Jack Sullivan, to their communities, and to everyone who's worked day and night in an effort to find the children and bring them home. Since the first 911 call was received by the RCMP,
bye, Krista. Have fun,
reporting that 6-year-old Lily and 4-year-old Jack had wandered away from their home on Gairloch Road in Lansdowne Station, a multi-agency search has been underway. Teams have been working around the clock. This search has included many agencies, including volunteer. This search is working around the clock. This search has been around the clock. A multi-agency search has been underway. Teams have been working around the clock. This search has included many agencies, including
Okay, you're
volunteer
still here.
ground
Okay.
search and rescue teams from across Nova
Okay.
Scotia and New Brunswick, the Civil Air Search and Rescue Association, known as CASERA, Department of Natural Resources Air Services, Nova Scotia Public Safety and Field Communications, Nova Scotia Guard, Joint Rescue Coordination Centre, Salvation Army, the Canada Heavy Urban Search and Rescue Task Force 5, and several RCMP units, including police, dog services, and drone operators. Since Saturday, because we
I'm hearing.
and drone operators. Since Saturday, including police, dog services, and drone operators. Since Saturday, including police, dog services, and drone operators. Since Saturday, including police, dog services, and drone operators. Since
Right there.
including police.
Is it? I hear a kid there. Okay, well, I should have done this a year ago.
Dog services and drone task force center, Salvation Army, the Canada Heavy Urban Search and Rescue Task Force 5, and several RCMP units, including police, dog services, and drone operators.
Right
Since
there.
Saturday, including police, dog services, and drone operators. Since Saturday, police, dog services, and drone operators. Since Saturday, because we treat all missing person files as suspicious until our investigation leads us to determine otherwise, our Major Crimes Unit has been engaged. It's been an all-hands-on-deck effort using every available resource and tool. Since the search began on May 2nd, it has been concentrated in the Gairloch Road area and has covered 4 square kilometers of heavy, wooded, rural terrain. Up to 160 trained volunteer searchers, along with many others, have been involved in the search each day. Tens of thousands of search hours have been dedicated involved in the search each day. Tens of thousands of search hours have been dedicated to scouring the area, and GSAR has confirmed that over 100 tracks have been laid using GPS and grid searches. Efforts to locate Lilly and Jack have also included 2 vulnerable missing person alerts, posting their children's photos and information on Nova Scotia RCMP website and social media accounts. Our social accounts have more than 300,000 followers, and releasing information to local media as well as reporters across the country. Lilly and Jack have made headlines from coast to coast. While the search has been ongoing, RCMP officers continued with the missing person investigation, speaking with family and community members to gather tips and other information that could help locate the children. We have not received any confirmed reports of sightings.
What I find interesting about this whole thing, this case, is Daniel. Is he a stepdad? Stepdad, right? He's immediately all over YouTube, like Don Wills was. That in itself is fishy. I find that fishy immediately. Like, how do I put this? Like, the families that I have helped that had missing people, the families that I have worked with, not one would even have considered coming onto YouTube about their missing loved one. Like, it didn't even cross their minds. And you know why? It's because all of those cases weren't foul play. They were just bad circumstances. So when you see them come on and they're all over social media like they were and like they are, that's suspect in itself. It's sad.
Lilly and Jack's family had reports of sightings.
It does say a lot, Krista. It sure does.
Of sightings.
Like, flat out. If you notice, I don't post the families I've helped. I don't put it all over YouTube. I don't do that because they want their confidentiality. They didn't. I asked them, do you mind if I put it on YouTube? And 95% of the people I've helped have said no, please don't, like don't put it on YouTube. This whole thing is a prime example of why they don't want it all over YouTube. And so I respect their wishes. I would never, ever, ever break their confidence. Never.
Lilly and Jack's family has been provided with regular updates on the search and on the missing person investigation. They've also been afforded supports. As of today, May 7th.
That's true. That's true, Krista. And that's the only difference is all of the people I have helped, except for one, have been adults. I did help one case. It was a teenage girl. She was 14 or 15 or something like that. So she's the only young one I've helped with. The rest are adults. The young one's situation, she was just being bad. She was being a teenager and didn't call home for 3 days, and her parents were distraught. And they contacted me and they're like, where is she? And I immediately got a name. I'm like, she's at Owen's house. Well, it turns out, yep, she was over at Owen's house. I was right. So, yeah, so that was a good case. She was alive. The rest of them have all been deceased people. So, yeah. Hi, Olga. Which is best, earbuds? It depends on, if you want to listen to EVPs, it depends on your headphones, honestly. If you have good earbuds, earbuds are great. If you have noise canceling headphones, those are good too. I alternate between both. So, yeah. No babies though. No, thank God, no. No. I've never done any young child like that, no. Honestly, if it was I don't know if I could. I really don't know if I could. And actually be face to face with the parents and stuff. I don't know if I could do that. I think it'd be too emotional. It'd be too much, I think. Plus, it's very, very, very rare. Like if a baby goes missing, it's usually due to, an Amber Alert, a custody situation or something like that. Like it's very, very rare, right? Yeah.
7th, the active search efforts to locate Lilly and Jack will be scaled back. We're transitioning from a full-scale search to searches of more specific spaces that have already been searched by our teams. We want to circle back to increase the probability that all clues have been found.
See, this is where I'm going to pipe in here. That's one thing I hate about the RCMP is that they do scale back too fast. Look at the girl in town here, like the lady in my area we're trying to find. They looked for her 2 days. That was it. And just left. And like the one girl that I found in the river here, the RCMP only looked for her for like a week, and then search and rescue continued to look for her for actually an entire month. And no luck. And then the family contacted me. I helped, and she was found the next day. Okay, but the agencies are so quick to pull away, and I guess it's funding. I don't know, but it's frustrating. It's really, really frustrating. It's got to be funding. So I know they do it in the States too. I mean, look at Summer Wells. They only searched for Summer for, a couple weeks, and then pulled out. So, yeah, it's got to be funding.
Transitioning from an active search to a scaled-back search, the probability of survival is taken into consideration. I want to assure you that our missing
probability of survival's got to be. So there you're saying, do you think they're They're deceased.
Persons investigation continues. We're not packing up, and we're not giving up. Our investigation is broad, and it won't end until we know where Lily and Jack are and can bring them home. We'll continue to investigate and chase leads for as long as and as hard as we have to. We'll continue to investigate and chase leads for as long as and can bring them home. We'll continue to investigate and chase leads for as long as and as hard as we have to. We have the best investigators working every aspect of the file.
It's a lot of EVPs.
We continue
in this.
to appeal to anyone who has
analyze
information
it.
related to our investigation and who has not yet spoken to us to contact the Pictou County District RCMP at 902-485-4333 or Crime Stoppers.
Listen.
485-4333 or Crime Stoppers.
Right there.
485-4333 or Crime Stoppers. Before I close, I want to reiterate that our hearts go out to Lily and Jack's family, to the community, and the people who've worked so incredibly hard to date. Many of us have children of our own and have wanted nothing more than to reunite Lily and Jack with their loved ones.
There's multiple. I'm hearing multiple spirits in this. I'm hearing a male and a female and a young female child.
Thank you, Staff Sergeant McKinnon.
Could be the they're
I'll now provide
passed over, like grandparents or something, ancestors.
His remarks in French. Merci à tous d'être présents, enfants des RCMP, de plusieurs recherches et du sauvetage.
I took French in school, but we failed it. We all had to take French starting in grade 4 all the way up, and I failed it all the way through.
Au sol.
Je ne pas parler français.
Et de sauvetage des résidents de la Nouvelle-Écosse, sauvetage au Canada, et les personnes déterminées collectent puis les voisins.
But it was mandatory. It's mandatory. I don't know if it still is, but it was mandatory in school. We had to take it.
Sauvetage des la famille de Lily. Nous avons nous ont des enfants and one follow-up. Nous allons maintenant procéder à la période de questions et réponses. Nous vous demandons, s'il vous plaît, de vous limiter à une question et à un suivi. Pour le bénéfice de tous les participants, veuillez indiquer votre...
It's fairly hard. It's a hard language. French is fairly hard.
Nom, l'organisation que vous représentez et à qui vous dirigez votre question. Donc, on va commencer à ma gauche ici, so we'll start on my left over here if someone has a question on this side.
Yeah. Here around for Radio Canada. You said you're going over areas that are existing. What's the purpose of that? When before that you were telling us you were extending the search, and if you could say it in French and English.
If you'd like to start in English, I'll put it in French.
What we'll be doing is we'll be continuing on. Just because today the search is being scaled back, we still will continue on, and we will go back to areas that we feel that we may need to re-look at, and we may expand out if there's any type of information that leads us to believe that we need to do that.
Okay. All right. So I know nothing about this. Do any of you watching? Can you please tell me the address? Do you know? Is there an address for their place? Anybody know the address? And I'll pull it up on Google Earth. Hi, Charmin. Hi, Hunt.
I'm just staying as hopeful as possible. I want them home. I want to hold them. And I want them home. What happened was we woke up, I heard them playing in the next room beside us, and I was drifting in and out of sleep. And
right, you sure were.
They're not the type of kids that we tell them not to go outside on their own. We always make sure that we're out there with them, watching them.
Oh, cool. Okay, thank you so much.
They happen to just get out that sliding door, and we can't hear it when it opens.
Okay, let me pull that up. Okay, one sec here. Google Earth. Are my birds too loud for you guys? If they are, I'll shut my door. 1407 G8 RLOI3H, Nova Scotia. Oh, it's holy shit. Okay, so I've never looked at any of this. Okay, so this is all fresh new for me, which I'm hoping is going to be helpful. Okay, let's finish watching Mom's interview and then we'll can start here.
And they were outside playing, but we weren't aware of it at the time. And the next thing we knew, it was quiet, and we get up and I tell him, my partner, Daniel, I tell him, "Do you hear the kids?" And he says, "No." And we get up instantly. We're looking.
Okay, so that should explain everything right there in that sentence. She was asleep. And he wasn't. And my other thing I want to say is my readings tell me, I could be wrong, of course, but I'm getting this happened. The timeline's not the timeline's off. I'm getting it was probably 2 or 3 days before this, and he had time to cover his tracks, and that there was another male that helped him. So yeah, hi Kim, hi hun.
Outside, we're looking everywhere, yelling for them, and I instantly just call 911. I just had the instinct I needed to call. They're both really go-lucky children. They're so sweet. They talk to anyone. They'll talk your ear off. They will speak to anyone in a store. Everyone. They're just extremely sweet kids. I appreciate the huge.
Those of you that understand child psychology, when a child does that and like talks to absolutely anyone, there is a vague chance that there's a reason for it. It has nothing to do with being friendly. It's because they're reaching out for attention. They're wanting attention from people. And there's a reason for that. No, I don't want to know. Please, yeah, thanks for asking, Krista. I really don't want to know, actually. I just want to know. I don't want to know anything. If I need like just this, like if I need an address or something, then yeah, please tell me. But I don't want to know anything. I don't want. Please, whoever watches the replay of this, please don't tell me anybody's readings. I don't want to know anything. Okay.
Search effort going on right now.
Thank you so much.
We've been pushing for an Amber Alert, which hasn't been issued. Not just that they could possibly be abducted, which it is a possibility that they could have been, but just an alert to let everyone know that they are missing. We had people text
abduction
me
in that area is like super rare. It is so rare. Like these criminals come on YouTube and try and make it sound like abduction happens all the time. Well, it really is very, very rare.
They weren't aware. Someone else let them know
that
they were missing, and it would just be nice if everyone could be alerted. We thought maybe that we found tracks, but it's still uncertain.
Yeah, I will for sure.
It's been raining and they're probably soaking wet, but with the sun today, I'm hopeful that they are feeling warm. We're all filled with pain and sorrow because we just want them found. We want them home. Everyone loves them. They are definitely verbal, and they do have possible autism, but it's not extreme autism.
She knows.
They have issues with school, and they don't catch up with the other kids. I just want to remain hopeful.
She knows. I'm getting.
But there's always in a mother's mind.
My guides are showing me Summer Wells. Okay, so they're showing me Candace. So I'm getting neglectful substances, addictions, neglect, endangerment, and she's riddled with guilt. Like, it must be absolutely eating her up inside. I could be wrong, but this is what I'm getting, so. Hi, Deborah.
You're always thinking the worst. Last night was one of the worst nights because I didn't have them in their beds. And I don't want to go through that another night without them.
Okay. And, I've helped families before, like, that have had missing loved ones, not children. So, but I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say to you guys. It's just the body language, right? It's body language. Okay, so this is the house here. Okay, so I haven't used Google Earth in a while. Give me a sec here. What a shithole. That's my number one. It is a shithole. Oh my god. It's the Canadian version of the Wells. Okay. What a shithole. Sorry. It's just the truth. When you have 2 young children, this is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Okay, so what is the date? This is August 2025. Okay, so this is a little ways after. Nova Scotia. Hi, Wanda. Hi, hon. Nova Scotia, Canada. Okay, so this is after they've gone missing. The Google Earth says it's August 2025, right? And they went missing in May. Okay, it's fishy that there is a washer sitting right there. Okay, I've been getting that when you're walking out of the driveway, you turn right. God, okay. There's train tracks here. I was saying I'm seeing a line, right? And this is a road here. Okay, so they've come out of the house, down the road, train tracks, road. I'm getting they turned right again. A right and a right out of the house, out of the driveway. I'm getting he transported them in a car. This couldn't be done on foot. He transported them in a vehicle. I'm getting that they were severely hurt at the residence to the point of unaliving from rage and abuse, intoxication. Oh my God. Okay. And he threw them in a vehicle and has gone down here to this Lansdowne Road. Okay. And okay, I'm getting the same situation as Summer. Why do they keep showing me the Summer? Okay, so I'm getting he's transported them off the property and then stashed them out here somewhere. Oh God, okay, this is where the jacket was found. The blanket was found. Holy shit. Okay. Is there a rock quarry around here? So I'm getting a dirt pile of rocks. Is there a rock quarry around? Okay, they need to get the dogs out again. Like, they need to get the dogs out again. I'm flat out getting that they have missed them. They have missed them. Flat out. I'm getting they have missed them. Gravel pit, rock, gravel, quarry, rocks. Okay, I'm getting one of them is under a pile of rocks, like not big. I'm getting gravel, like pea gravel or something you would put down on your driveway or along a frickin' railroad track. I wonder if there's any gravel piles along the tracks somewhere. You know how they dump gravel along train tracks, you know, when they have to do maintenance and shit? Okay, and then the other one I'm getting is also along the road. Well, I'm seeing a line, so it could be a road or a train track or a trail line close to the road. Like it's got to be a road. I keep saying road. I'm getting like a ditch, culvert. Culvert or a pipe, a water pipe. What I am getting no flat out is they just need to keep going. They need to go back and search over and over and over again. I'm getting these dogs have missed them, which happens. It happens. It happened in a case I was working here in town. The police dog went right past him, and he was like 500 feet from where the dog was. Okay, so distance. I'm getting 3 kilometers. 2 or 3 kilometers. So it could be 2 or 3 kilometers from their house or up the road. And I'm getting it's up this way because I'm getting you turn right out of the driveway, then you turn right again, and it's up here along the train track. I wonder if the other man I'm picking up is the other man I'm picking up that has helped. Does he live close by? And they've buried him close to his house? Sorry, I'm getting tired. This is the new thing. I get instantly like drained when I'm doing this. I'm seeing a trail here that goes through to the train tracks. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. So you go to follow Lansdowne and it follows the tracks. So I'm getting it's between the tracks and the road. Between the tracks and the road. Holy shit, maybe it's here. RCMP needs to find who this other person is that I'm picking up. I'm getting another man. And there's a blanket right there. What the fuck? August 2025. There's a blanket laying on the ground here. And this is absolute shitsville. There's a blanket on the ground there. This is August 2025, whatever address this is. I'm not looking at the chat, okay? I just doing my thing. So yes, I am ignoring you guys. I don't want to see what you guys are saying. What is the address? 25. Oh, I can't read it. Anyways, there's a blanket on the ground there. And there's a pile of wood here. Oh, it could be a pile of wood, but I think I'm getting a pile of gravel. But it could be a pile of wood. Okay, so Jack's blanket was found right here. Or Jack and Lily's blanket was found right here. Okay, well, there's another blanket down the road. At this place here, just before it, this shithole right here. There's a blanket at the end of the driveway if somebody wants to make note of that. (1027) Lansdowne Road. It very well could be just trash, but it looks like a quilt. Dirty gray quilt laying there. This house very well could be involved. Here, I'm sure the RCMP have probably checked, but this place right here is just, wow. Okay, and is this gravel? Okay. They need to look for a rock quarry or okay. Let's turn around. Okay, there's a lake here. Okay, so this kind of goes around in a circle. Okay. I'm getting a circle around. So I keep wanting to go to the left on this silver road here. I keep going back to the left here. I wish these satellite views were even better. Were better. I mean, I'm very, very grateful for what we have, but okay, so I don't know where they have searched, but they need to go back. They need to go back. They need to go back. And of course, right now in winter, they can't. It's not doable. But oh God, don't know how far up to go. Lansdowne. Yeah, see, I'm getting a circle here. Okay, so if you look at the map, it does. You can see my. Hopefully, you can see my mouse. It's a circle. See this circle I'm circling? They're in here. This doesn't come up on Google Earth. Oh my god, what a shitty place. It's all like logging roads. They're logging roads. Yeah, it's like the circle. Do the circle around. I'm getting there in the middle. Okay, but there is a huge possibility as well that this asshole has moved them. That's why he's been on YouTube every day. Keeping track of what people are researching and looking at. That's why I've pulled away from these cases, you guys. The criminals are using us YouTubers for a frickin' heads up. Positive. Absolutely positive. When a medium comes out and gives a location, I think they're blah blah blah, and then announces it all over YouTube. It's just absolutely stupid. When a suspect isn't apprehended. After they're apprehended, then fine. But before that, nope. They're moving them. Like, look at Summer. I swear Summer's been moved. I'm actually getting 5 times now. Okay. Well, I think that's it for that for now. I've got a pinpoint now, and I'm not going to put it on here. Okay, so I got the location of the blanket correct. That helps me. Thank you. I didn't know there was a blanket there. Okay, so this Silver Road keeps dinging for some reason. It's dinging for me. And again, and here's the blanket. Okay, this blanket somebody needs to go look for this blanket. It very well could be absolutely nothing, but you never know. 25305 Lansdowne Road. I keep coming back to this. And the property looks like a shithole. Flat out. Absolute shithole. So, we all know what that means, don't we? Okay, but there is the other chance that they've gone down the tracks, too. I hope the RCMP have checked this house. I hope they've checked this place out. Yeah, no, I'm not getting I don't want to leave this circle I've got here. I don't want to leave it. So this is my very initial reading. This is what I'm getting. I don't know if this means anything to anybody. Those of you that have been following the case all this time, hopefully this means something. They need to get out with the dogs again. They have missed them. Look at the cemetery. I'm not getting a cemetery. No, I'm not getting a cemetery. No. Nothing at the cemetery. Somebody's driveway. Like, did somebody get gravel, landscape gravel delivered to their driveway lately? Or landscape rock? I'm getting gravel. I'm seeing, like, pea gravel. The kind you rake and put all over your driveway, but I'm seeing a whole pile of it. So I don't know if that means anything to anyone. Hopefully that helps. And the RCMP needs to find out who this other guy is, this other male I'm picking up from. I'm picking up another male. I keep wanting to say the dirty uncle, the dirty, scungy uncle that does bad things when uncle comes over. The bad uncle. Which could be just mean that it's the stepdad's good friend, right? But that's what I'm getting. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to go any further. I don't want to venture away from what I'm getting here. Okay. All right. Okay, so closing the door. Door's closed. Finished reading, okay? Thank you. Give me a sec, guys. I'm picking up something here, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm getting here. For some reason, I'm seeing a stroller. Why am I'm seeing a stroller for some reason? Like a child stroller. Actually, more like a stroller a little girl would use for her dolly. A dolly stroller. And a dog. I'm seeing a dog. This could be something in somebody's yard. I don't know why I'm getting this. I'm seeing a forest too. Tall cedars or spruces. Spruces. There's a grove of trees. Which there's trees everywhere there. So okay. Somebody's driveway, somebody's yard, I'm getting hidden in plain sight. I'm getting that they actually might have backtracked. Kind of like what I'm picking up with Summer, okay? I'm getting that while they were searching for Summer, she was way out of location. Like, gone. And we know who took her out. And then after the searching was done, they brought her back in to the holler. And I'm getting the same type of thing here. So while the searching was going on, I'm getting the kids were far, far away. But now that the searching's ended, they brought them back closer to the house, and then that's where I'm getting the gravel and a second spot along the road or the train tracks. I'm thinking the road though, and I'm seeing a pipe, like a water drainage ditch pipe, culvert pipe. In this circle area I keep showing here. Like, there's a full circle radius here. And then you guys showed me that this is where his blanket was, their blanket was. So, yeah, I think that's it for now. Okay, that's it for now. I'm going to just end it there. All right, everyone. So I'm going to end it with that. I'm going to leave that so we're done now. And just leave it at that. Okay? So technically, this is like a reading. Oh, yay! Look at the notification worked. Thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, so I'm going to end it now. So this is kind of like a reading, okay? So I love you all. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you tomorrow. I've got, as you can see, I've got stuff scheduled for the next 2 weeks. We're going to have a regular scheduled time slots now. So have a wonderful night. Have a good week. And I'll see you guys